can actually
That's
facilitate
actually
the control
Orianna
mage
favorite in
that
the
you have
early
in
game,
Oriental side.
where
Start
of course she
picking up
needs
some
to get a few
items,
items
and
especially
relevant.
relevant,
And now you have something
trade
in
the
the
early
early
game
game
that
that
reason
can
for that is
actually
that
put
Silas
into
well,
towards
he's
that
not ranged,
stage.
so
Orianna is
what
it's
we
hard
are
for him to get this
expecting
priority.
from this side.
Know that the bot side camps are the next camps that needs to be cleared, and SofM should be down towards the bottom side of the map.
Well, here we go. Sam D locked up on the wall, on with a double pulverize. You can take the back. Every single series, we see him trying to find an opportunity in that way. Quite often on things like the Nocturne, where it is so easy to go for a lane gank. But speaking of lane ganks, we're going to see Angel just TP down to the bottom side, putting flashes to pulverize. But Sam D already used those summoner spells, and Angel just obliterates him. xiaopeng just desperately hoping that nobody noticed him on the Drake while people die in the Tribe Rush.
But Suning, they're doing so well at creating win conditions for themselves here, because yes, they are losing farm out of the mid lane here. Yeah, being a bit overstepped at the same time.
No.
Does have flash.
Not another one.
No.
Oh, the double shockwave, and only one of them hits. See you later, yeah. And we said Suning we're gonna play slow. I don't think so. The TT Rift Herald, how well they controlled the Heralds in game 1. They're gonna start it off here in game 2, but Suning are moving everyone up to answer as well. So SofM trying to get in, takes a good chunk of damage, dashes away from the knockup, but it's going to be a hook onto Bin. The retreat from Suning and the re-engage from On. There's Moonlight Vigil, only onto Pudding though, as Herald resets, and that is perfect for Suning to stall TT out here.
They're gonna try and wait it out here, keep the extended damage to come through. Shockwave!
Oh! Another great shockwave from but it's a 4-man pulverize to answer it as everyone goes in 1-for-1 now. Shields across TT, but the Sonic Wave is there. Pudding will go down. SofM looking for more. The Dragon's Rage to stop the escape. Xiao 7 will fall, and Suning find yet another fight for themselves.
Yeah, a good setup in the beginning from the side of TT, but they let the Herald reset, and as soon as the Herald is reset, as soon as the extra damage comes through from the side of Suning, the fight just completely collapses for the thing. All you can see On is doing is he's playing towards the back, and now top side of the map, Xiao 7. In this matchup, he decided once again for himself to play. He wanted to play the Tam Kenshin to QUYYN.
Oh. Bin splash forwards. He wants a solo kill. He might just go under the tower on this one. Third needlework ready to be used. Damage is there, but it's turned around. Bin's gone too deep. He's gobbled up and kicked out underneath the tower. Snip
Pick that made that happen. That was just Bin going too far forward and had nothing to do with that. I refuse to say I cast a curse that one.
Yeah, that was a questionable decision, I think is how we can word that one. As Suning look for another play on the bottom side. SofM has to back away. Double Moonlight Vigil. Bit of damage onto Pudding as SofM goes down. It's a kill for and a follow-up onto Angel. Into the pit they go. They proc Dragon as well. So Angel's stuck at the side of the wall. Gets his own shockwave, but will fall to xiaopeng. Things are starting to turn around for TT, as xiaopeng will get his second Drake.
Things are definitely looking better here. At the same time, though, PHONG wants to enable the priority from this Herald himself, and they could be trying to go for the bottom turret while the Drake has just been picked up. I wonder if they're going to stay for this one.
Oh, and I'm here for shenanigans. That's exactly what we're getting. Looks like he just went a little bit too ham on the trade, honestly.
Oh, actually, yeah. You know what? I take it all back. That was actually the setup from Xiao 7. He got him on the turret there. It wasn't really a dive, just an overstep that reverse the thing you want to go for. But now back to the Rift Herald, something we know TT very good at.
Well, On has pressed R, and that makes him completely invincible. So what TT thought was a pick turns out is just going to be an ultimate blown. But Herald going to be started by them once again. Pudding just pulling himself to the wall. Nothing to see here. Don't worry about that, guys. As Angel steals the depth charge. He got a 4-man depth charge last time as SofM tries to get onto gets the kick. Shockwave only onto 1. In the meantime, Moonlight Vigil comes in. The health bar's getting low on both sides here, but PHONG is free-firing, Pudding forced out. Both junglers have died, and no one else goes down.
But it's still about the priority with the Rift Herald that you don't really need the smite. You just need to be the last one to poke the eye, so they're going to stick around on towards this one. Yeah, does have teleport himself if he wants to go back into the fray. But from the posturing of the rest of TT, it looks like they're just going to be giving over the objective and then potentially take a look on towards the Drake instead, because we've not even talked about this, but TT Munchables, they actually have 2 Drakes for themselves now with delayed resets.
He's moving in, he's trying to get vision. SofM is with him, and if there's a jungler in the LPL you can expect to steal away with a smite, it might just be SofM. 3,000 on the Drake. TP from one of the solo laners of Suning. Drake down to 1,000. SofM can't can't get in the pit. This will be the Drake taken, but now maybe a fight for Suning as they look to chase down. They're onto Xiao 7 and should find one pick as a Shockwave to try and disengage, but the Chain of Corruption takes out both solo laners fall, and Suning have to find something because they lost the Drake.
Yeah, they did, but it's off the bat resets of Suning as well. They didn't quite realize that the Drake timer wasn't there for them, but they'll expose the fact that now TT lost 2 laners, and I think they overstepped a little bit, TT. You got the Drake, sacrifice the Tham KêNH, that's fine, but the fact he dies after, disastrous.
Angel's the lunatic, but he has a Zhonya's, so he's going to be okay, and Pudding goes down trying to get a death charge in. I'm not going to lie, I thought Angel had just killed himself trying to make that play, but it turns out it was all just... On Hex flashing over the wall here. XiaoPeng has to Heartbreaker super early into this fight, and Angel's over the other side. There's no way out for XiaoPeng. It's a Shockwave out from but it's not going to do anything. And now Angel stole the Heartbreaker to get over the wall. Yes, stuck underneath his tower. The minion wave is a long way off, but On does not care. Just pops his ulti and walks under the tower anyway. A TP coming up through. Can Huanfeng stop it? He doesn't have any CC. In they go! And the TP comes through. Yes! Sneaks out of the play.
That looks...
P's towards the river as well. 40 seconds until that Drake. And SofM just narrowly avoids an anchor coming out from Pudding. TT grouping as 5. They've got to try and retake control of the river, but right now it doesn't feel like they can. On trying to move into position for a flank behind them. Angel comes in. The knock up on mid laner already down as On finds an engage on the rest of the team. Moonlight Vigil through as well. Good damage out from Huanfeng here as Xiao 7 trying to tank up, but Pudding will fall as well. Everyone just being taken apart one by one. A Chain of Corruption comes through as Bin and Angel dive the inhib towers as a 2-man death squad. It's a double for Bin as the towers will fall, and Gubo Suning might actually be able to just end the game.
Just like that, 22 minutes into the game, overstep from the side of TT, tries to get into their own jungle. That is no longer theirs. And Suning, with a complete ace, just completely piled down the mid lane, and they're able to take up the series 2-0 out of nowhere like that. Suning, with a very convincing ending to this regular season.
That was unbelievable. What a way to finish that game. There was just a random fight for Dragon. We're only 22 minutes in. They hadn't even taken the tier 2 in the mid lane. And then the fight snowballs, pick after pick after pick. And they're pushing up the mid lane as they finish these picks so they can push the towers at the same time. It was so beautiful.
It is really nicely done from the side of Suning, because we said it already in the beginning. They did not have a lot of priority. The way they found leads in this game was they had to cheat the system a bit. They had to abandon fundamental League of Legends rule where you say, all